Let's see what happens when the character Russell Coight goes on Rove Live. There's probably some calamities, I'm sure. If you do enjoy, guys, like and subscribe. Let's go. Just before we start, as of filming this, I am up to episode 7 of series 1. I can understand why Aussies love the character Russell Coight, because it is amazing. It is just so good.
Let us welcome to the show. You know him from his all Aussie adventures. He is a legend in this country. He's been touring the big brown land, and he's back now to tell us all about it. Welcome, the one and only Russell Coight.
Quick thought. They say he's a legend in Australia, but the character wasn't on telly for that long, was it? There was only, was there 3 series? 2-3 series? So to become a legend quite quickly, fair play, because he deserves it, because what an amazing character. But a legend seems quite strong a word to use at this stage. Even from the start, it's the little trip, and it quickly looks back.
Right. Show us the whip skills again, if you don't mind.
Can I do it down here?
Yeah. Out of harm's way would be great.
I actually have got the world record for more cracks in 10 seconds than anyone. Would you like me to show
Crack
you?
away.
Okay, here we go. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Russell Coight, everybody.
It's the character's ability to ignore anything that's gone wrong and just continue on the same path, and I love that. It's so funny, and you see it in the TV episodes when he's just messed something completely up, and it's like it switches to him driving off, and it was a great day or something like that, and clearly it was a disaster.
How you doing, Russell?
Good, thanks, mate. Yeah.
Great to have you here. An honour, if I might say.
Thanks very much.
Now, I must ask you straight off the top, is Coight your real name?
It is my real name, Rove. It's actually Dutch. It's a Dutch word meaning wide circular opening. Given that I'm from the big brown land, it's sort of apt that I've got a name such as Coight.
Yeah.
Oh man, he did say big brown land, which Coight arsehole. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Apropos. Yeah. Now, you've been, of course, touring around with the All Aussie Adventures.
Yeah.
Do you find now that you're back from the adventures that you just get mobbed on the street because you're a big-time star now, Russ?
Well, the amount of times that people have walked up to me and said you're a Coight is I would like $1. I can tell you now. But yeah, I get recognised all the time because people they love me.
Yeah.
And they're happy that I'm out there because it's guys like me that are making the outback safe. So,
is it because he's making the outback safe because everything goes wrong for him and therefore gives a smooth ride for everyone else?
For people like you to go out there because you know that if you're out there in trouble, I'm going to save you.
Yeah, well, I would struggle. What would you say is the major problem a lot of people have when they go out in the bush, Russ?
I think survival. You know, this... I think this game show, whatever it's called, Survivor.
Yeah, Survivor,
I actually consulted on that show.
Oh, yeah?
And I gave him a couple of ideas. I said to him, you should kill a pig, and that went down very well.
Yeah.
And I said you should get yourself some coral. And both of those ideas, I think, got a lot of publicity.
Yeah.
And thank God there are people out like me spreading the word of the outback.
I'm going to quickly assume, now I get the idea of the programme Survivor, because I think we had something similar over here. I'm going to assume there was a bit of controversy because the pig got killed and they did something with coral. That's what I'm going to assume.
Now, do you prefer to take a backseat in a consultant form like that, or be out there as you are with the All Aussie Adventures out there in front of the camera?
I'm a hands-on type of guy. I like to get amongst it, I like to get my hands dirty, and I think that's the only way. If you're going to be an outback man, you've got to do it in the outback way.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you have been talking about being an outback man. You're talking about some of the problems people have. Now, I'd like to show a clip from this week's All Aussie Adventure. Set the clip up, if you would.
Well, this week we're lucky enough to get 3 city kids who have never been to the bush, and we take them up into the Victorian high country for a week of the sights, the sounds, the smells of a beautiful part of the world.
Yeah, you're a good man. You're a good man.
I'm just remembering now, because that was like I'm one episode past this, and it was a 2-parter, and I remember when he was teaching them to shoot guns. And then the kid started pointing at him, and he was like, "No, don't be stupid, and running off."
And well, these kids are normally out, vandalising things, and these kids are lost, and I'm setting them straight.
Yep.
And I think what we're seeing here is a clip where we stop over and I teach the kids how to help someone who's, I think their car might be bogged.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's just have a look at that now.
Up here, recovery equipment is not just a necessity, it's a must.
Out here, it's not just a necessity, it's a must. Necessity is a must. It's when he does it when he repeats 2 exact things. Oh, man. And now Pixie's come to join us. Come on, then. Pixie's here.
I hate to think what would have happened to these 2 amateurs if we hadn't come along.
I also love that in every episode there's a situation where a car is stuck. Never goes well.
I'm not sure that was meant to be. I don't get to see the show. I produce it. And I don't cut the show.
Well, because I was going to say, a lot of the stuff that comes out in the All Aussie Adventures...
Have you seen the show? I've not seen
I have.
the show.
Oh, yeah. I see. Is that the problem? Because sometimes, I must admit, you're not portrayed in the best light, Russell. Well, I'm just saying, sometimes it seems that whoever is behind this, whoever's producing it, who's ever making it, I know that your Big Crack Productions are involved, but you're coming off looking like a bit of a goose at times, I'm just saying.
Get a couple of things straight here, my friend. Things go wrong out there. I don't always get it right, and I'm the first to admit that.
Yeah.
He never admits when he's wrong in the show. He normally drives off into the distance, or the bush when he started a fire. When he started a fire, I think in the last episode I watched, the one after the kids, and he just quickly grabs his chair and he'll drive off.
Okay, and what we saw there, okay, it was a mistake, but the guy is now safe and sound.
The bumper bar's back on
on,
the car.
yeah,
the
and
car.
everything's taken care of. There was a small court case, no big deal. I say drop it. I mean, this annoys me. I've got a theme park up there up in Queensland, and I do the whip cracking. Now, one little kiddie goes to hospital. You know what I'm saying? I said, don't move, and he moved, and I crack him across the eye. He's doing fine now. This sort of thing annoys me. People want to nitpick. They want to make fun of you. Yeah. I'm out there doing the right thing by Australia, right?
Is it a tall poppy thing, do you think?
I would make the point, actually, that I did see the other day, granted everything he does ends up wrong, but I think the principle of what he says is right. And I watched a news story the other day how a child, I think, got bit by a snake and remembered what the character Russell Coight was saying about staying calm and whatnot, and actually did really well. So although what he does is he messes everything up, what he's saying is sort of correct.
I think because you are such a big celebrity?
It comes with the territory, I'm afraid. And I guess you know. I mean, we had that trip. Where did we go?
We went up to Humpty Doo.
Yeah,
in the Northern Territory.
Up the Northern Territory.
Up the Northern Territory.
And I know that you enjoyed it up there. And,
I did. We really got hands on. You showed me how to wrestle a croc.
Yeah.
Granted, it was stuffed at the time.
Yeah.
It was an asthmatic one, which I really appreciated.
That's right.
Do you have any memorable moments? Like, it gets dangerous out there in the bush. Are there times where even you have stared death in the eye, Russell? Stared death in the eye.
was a time a couple of years ago, and it upsets me to talk about it. I was off South Australia and I was in the water. I was scuba diving, and someone yelled out "white pointer," and I swung around with my gun, and my gun went off, and I shot Ron and Valerie Taylor, and got him like a shish kebab sort of thing, and Ron got very upset, and I was really frightened at that point in time. Probably the most frightened I've ever been in the outback, but that was a very, very scary time.
Well,
it's brilliant. You're not scared of crocs or any dangerous animals. His main point where he was scared was when he shot someone.
but you know, you got to wound him. If you wound him, that's trouble.
That's right.
I
wanted to put him down because put him out of his misery, but Valerie wouldn't have it.
Otherwise, he'll attack. Now you've actually brought in an animal to show us, I believe, from the outback.
Yeah, this is a little bush bandicoot, and they're nearly extinct. But I've been working with the conversation department to.
Quick before this ends, how many of you watching this video have actually not been watching that, but been watching this?
To make sure that they're.
Gotcha.
It's not there. It's not there.
Look, we'll just leave him down there.
No, dead.
All right, Russell Coight, everybody. Thank you, Russell.
Now, honestly, if you are not from Australia and you're one of my viewers or subscribers that is from the UK, South Africa, America, wherever, please do yourself a favour. Either watch my previous Russell Coight video with a load of the highlights, or YouTube the episodes and watch the episodes, because it is, oh man, I've literally been in hysterics the last week watching this. It was such a good find, and this character is fantastic. So funny. He is literally the Aussie version of Frank Spencer from Some Mothers Do Have 'Em, or Del Boy Trotter, or whatnot, or Mr. Bean. Gets everything wrong with the best intentions. I hope you enjoyed a little gem, I suppose, from a live TV show. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.